turning to organic manure rather than chemical manure, and various other demands. Reduce the consumption of gas and oil, cooking gas and oil. Then, of course, reduce travel within the country and abroad. Now, when Indian Prime Minister makes this announcement, I don't know within how many hours he is planning to go for a foreign jaunt for 7 or 8 countries. And we have found out that in the year 2014 alone, he went abroad to 99 countries. And you can better find out what had happened with Narendra Modi. There were observations that occasionally Narendra Modi visits India. And also, while sitting in Parliament, somebody said that he is trying to put on his safety belt in Lok Sabha seat due to some intuition. So jokes apart, now Prime Minister is demanding austerity measures for the lives of the people, but he is not having any commitment to practice it himself, or he never advised such measures to be followed by Ambani or Adani. This is what I would like to say. Anyway, the statement of the Prime Minister and call of the Prime Minister to have austerity measures shows that people of our country, workers, peasants and other sections of society have to be very, very vigilant that there are various anti-people attacks, economic attacks on the livelihood of people round the corner. He was only preparing the ground for taking those measures. PB reviewed the developments that had happened in the special session of Parliament. In the name of implementing women's reservation, there was a move to have enhancement of the seats in Parliament, then to appoint a delimitation commission. And we all know that if there is a delimitation commission, the decisions of the delimitation commission are not to be questioned through the judicial process, not justiciable. So, the idea is to enhance the number of Lok Sabha seats in different proportion, as a result of which the Lok Sabha members getting elected from South India and some other regions will have no meaningful say, impact in the proceedings, in the votings in Lok Sabha. And with the huge number of Lok Sabha members getting elected from the 10, 12, 13 North Indian states, which can be directly controlled by RSS and the Sangha Parivar, they will have the number to pass any constitution amendment. So this project is towards reaching to the Hindu Rashtra project, the Akhanda Bharata project, with all its authoritarian, undemocratic and top-down approach. The unity on the floor of the House by the opposition helped us to defeat BJP and Narendra Modi on the floor of the House. It's a blow to the Hindu Rashtra project, but this is only the first step. In different forms, this may come in future also. So the democratic forces will have to be very, very vigilant in the coming days. We are compelled to make two observations about the foreign policy approach of Government of India. Now we know the foreign policy approach can directly impact upon our kitchens. This is what we have come to know of late. On 15th of March, I happened to land at Prime Minister's constituency, Varanasi. When I landed there morning, I looked for newspaper. I got an English newspaper. There was a 4-column report in that newspaper that in Annapurna temple, they used to have daily free meal being given. That is Annadana in Annapurna temple in Kashi. That is also known as Varanasi. Kashi Vishwanatha temple is very famous. Annapurna temple also is famous because of this free food being given. This has been happening there for 300 years as per the newspaper report. And for the first time that has been stopped. The day I reached there, papers report that Annadana did not happen yesterday because gas was not available. Earlier they were preparing with wood, then they transformed to gas. But in such a temple, they could not make any other alternate arrangement. Therefore, they had to stop it. And you know how the situation. So it was the failure, first of all, of Government of India to make sufficient stock in view, because Strait of Hormuz, the situation there. Then what was the attitude of Government of India? When Iran was attacked without any provocation, almost all newspapers wrote editorials. It is the most illegal, unlawful attack any country was subjected to. There was no, Iran did not attack anybody. There was no dispute about their nuclear weaponization project. There was negotiation going on with USA and Iran. When negotiation was still going on, this attack had happened. India government did not condemn it. A naked illegal attack. And what is the status of the country Iran? Is a non-aligned country. And India is supposed to be one of the leaders of the non-aligned movement. It is now a member of the BRIC arrangement. It is known for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. That is BRICS. Now there are new members. Some associate members. Iran is a member of BRICS arrangement. So a member of the BRICS arrangement, a member of the non-aligned movement, has been attacked by Israel and USA. India is keeping mum. It is quite unfortunate. Equally unfortunate is the fact that just hours before the Israeli attack on Iran, Indian Prime Minister goes to Israel, addresses the Israeli parliament. There he speaks that India and Israel will work together in facing terrorism. Israel is a terrorist country according to many, sensible people, commentators of the world. What they have been doing in Gaza is well known. West Bank is well known. Indian Prime Minister going and giving respectability to Israel just before they were planning to attack Iran. I do not know whether they had some confabulation where something has been indicated, something important may happen within few hours or so. Generally those who are so thick friends, they should communicate. Indian Prime Minister should not have been given such a legitimacy to a terrorist nation, Israel. So this foreign policy is also being questioned at the international plane. Finally, this warship Abraham Lincoln was around Iran as part of the overall project of war launched by Donald Trump and America on Iran. Then Trump announced that once this warship Abraham Lincoln, it's a huge war machine with lot of, nuclear weaponized aircrafts and so on. When warship Abraham Lincoln returns from the shores near Iran, the duty of warship Abraham Lincoln would be to assault Cuba for a regime change. It's a shocking, statement made by Donald Trump. India should have condemned it. Cuba happens to be a member country of the non-aligned movement. And the friendship between the leaders of Cuba and India is also well known. People-to-people relationship also very, very firm between India and Cuba. It's a naked announcement made by Donald Trump that they are going to take over Cuba. That is the claim Donald Trump has made. CPIM PB condemned this highly autocratic, Hitlerite language and action that Donald Trump has declared. We extend our solidarity with Cuba. We will be having a program on 16th of this month. The Foreign Minister of Cuba is visiting India as part of a common meeting in Delhi. That day there is going to be a meeting where Cuban Foreign Minister would be addressing people of our country within the framework of Cuba Solidarity Committee in India. Party Central Committee would be meeting from 22nd to 24th May in Delhi, where party will have an in-depth analysis of the election experience, the setback we suffered in Kerala, and the situation related to election in West Bengal. We also noted that in Tamil Nadu, when this Tamalaga Vetri Kalagar turned out to be a single largest party, the convention demands that the governor should have invited the leader of the single largest party to form the government. Not only governor did not do that, what he should have done, he was acting in a surreptitious manner. I am sorry to say this about a governor. The governor behaved in a dubious manner, providing fertile grounds to have horse trading. Then at one point of time, the Honorable Governor said that I am very cautious to see that there is no horse trading done. Actually, it was the delaying tactics of the governor without inviting the leader of the single largest party to form the government. That wrong action of the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu was providing fertile soil for horse trading. Though we are not a very big force in Tamil Nadu, CPIM, CPI and other friendly parties, we were able to take a very timely stand to ensure that such horse trading situation can be averted and the verdict of the people in the election is being honored. This is also a matter which Central Committee discussed. Thank you very much. Sorry, I think I have taken a little more time.
Sir, is there any decision regarding opposition leader or deputy leader in Kerala?
There will be an opposition leader. That opposition leader will be chosen in Kerala.
Sir, referring to the political agenda you discussed in TV meeting, I just wanted to know, did you consult with your former ally DMK before extending your support to the TVK to form the government in Tamil Nadu? And number two, do you think that it has become a practice for the BJP central government to utilize the office of the governor to create chaos or disturbance to all non-BJP led parties to form government in any states that possibly are?
First question, yes. We consulted DMK and we have communicated to DMK that any delay on the part of my party and other friendly parties to inform the governor that yes, we do extend support for Mr. Joseph Vijay, leader of the Tamalaga Vetri Kazhagam, to form a government. There would be there can be problems. The second part of your question is not only the